Hey, what is up, lovelies? It is Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and so I've been snooping around in the Love and Deepspace community on YouTube to see who has started covering the game and whatnot. And this person has been covering Love and Deepspace for the past 3-ish, 4-ish months. And I wanted to see if, they were going to be consistent about it, if it was a one-off thing or whatnot, but they've been pretty consistent about it. So, I also wanted to talk about this eventually, and it just so happened that they posted a video about this. Yeah, it did happen 10 days ago, but hey, sometimes I can be late to things too. So this is Kindred Spiritiva. Oops, I'm covering their face. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. So this is them. This is their VTuber model. So I think they go by Kindred. First and foremost, amazing voice. Amazing voice. I think you lovelies will appreciate it 100% more than my voice. And I think he has a pretty good personality. I haven't really seen much of his content, but he has covered some Love and Deepspace topics, and this particular topic I also feel very passionate about, okay? As somebody who is close to 30, I also feel very passionate about this. So, I'm gonna hop off screen. And the title of this video is, why are people trying to gatekeep Love and Deepspace if you're over 30? So let's listen to what Kindred says. I haven't watched this video yet, so let's watch what Kindred says, and I will put in my 2 cents along the way. Okay, here we go.
I can't say anything
people doing
since you
well,
already
so you
took
play
them.
Love and Deepspace? Hell yeah, Dasha. I mean, like, I saw some people, like, there's always people trying to gatekeep shit. I saw it on people be like, oh, you're 30. Wait. Small tangent, but I want to talk about this, actually. I saw it on Twitter. Some people being very nasty. Wait, where is it? Oh, they deleted. Look at that. Yeah, I guess they deleted the tweet. There was a miner being like, oh, you're almost 30. Put the Love and Deepspace down. And I was like, I saw that. I was like, first of all, your tastes don't change when you get older. You know what I mean? Sure, you get like, there's certain things that you do like grow older, you like become more mature.
Your tastes don't really change, right? But the way that you approach your tastes definitely 100% change. You know what I'm saying?
But just because you like something doesn't mean you change. And also, it's already very weird that Love and Deepspace is not 18 plus with the fucking with the Nightly Rendezvous and the other ones. The boys are,
do you know why? Apparently, I learned this from other content creators, but the reason why Love and Deepspace is not 18 plus, or the fact that it's not 16 plus at least, is because it's much harder for them to advertise and get sponsors, and also get people who, what do you call that? Oh my god, invest in the game. But I think it's mainly because of advertisements. Like, they can't get advertisements as easily out there, particularly if they are from China, since they're super strict about advertisements there. And if the game is rated a certain age rating, then it is going to get censored, and they can't make as much money. So that is why it doesn't increase in age rating, but it definitely 100% should, considering how young some of these people are playing are. So
the boys are all around like 28, 30. You know what I mean? But I saw some people like trying to gatekeep, saying like, oh, put the Love and Deepspace down. You're too old to be playing Love and Deepspace. I'm like, that's not how those things work. I mean, sure, you don't like fucking be interacting with like fucking kids. But if you like something, you know what I mean? If it brings you joy and it's not hurting anybody, why would you gatekeep Love and Deepspace of all things? You know what I mean? It was just like a weird post, and I saw some people like being like, it got like a fair amount of traction, but I think they started to get like backlash and they deleted the post. You know what I mean? It really is weird when people try to gatekeep like hobbies and stuff like that. It's especially weird because like, don't you want your favorite game to grow? Because the more audiences, the more like people play the game, the more successful the game becomes. There's more, they develop more, right?
Not only that, but like the people who are 30 and above have the disposable income to spend on the game. So these like youngsters out there are trying to gatekeep the game from potential whales out there who will fund the game and give them more content. It's absolutely insane that there is this stupid, mindset that, oh my god, you're so old, you shouldn't be playing this game. Like, stop it. There are gamers out there who there's a grandpa gamer out there who's sniping people in whatever game that is. I forgot what that game is, but like, it's such a stupid little like thing that is happening, but it has caused such a stir on Twitter, and it's a reoccurring thing that happens, right? I remember Hex Juice was talking about, back when she was still making content, right? She was talking about how soccer moms would be the best like market for Love and Deepspace, and that is still something that I agree with, because they're the ones, literally, they are the ones with the disposable income. They're old enough to have a grown-up job, to have, income, disposable income to spend in the game. We're not talking about people who are trying to like spend every single penny that they go broke and homeless, especially like a kid who has like an allowance, guys, come on, you gotta be so real for now.
Lads, is 18 plus in China? It should be 18 plus as well. It should be 18 plus for two reasons: because of the gambling shit, because I think every gacha game should be 18 plus. But
not gonna
secondly,
happen.
I think it should be because of, literally the nightly rendezvous, they just fuck. There's many scenes where they just cover up. They do the ASMR thing that I do, where it just cuts right after
the ASMR thing that he does. ¿Qué pasa?
Where it becomes explicit. And it's just like, we all know, right? We all fucking know what they're doing. So it's very weird that like in some places, Love and Deepspace is not 18 plus.
Yeah, again, it's not going to be 18 plus, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's just not going to be that globally either. But that might change with the FTC now jumping into, child protective stuff with Genshin and all these, like, you have to put the real prices of what you're buying in the game and all these shenanigans. We'll see how far that actually reaches, but if they're going after Genshin, which is one of the biggest games and most grossing games in terms of like revenue, who's next on that list? Right now, it's Love and Deepspace. So,
but even if it wasn't like the spicy content, it's still weird to gatekeep it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a good story. It's got the fan service, sure. You know what I mean? But it's not like these boys are like 16. They're like. Silas is 28 and he's like
yeah. Whoa, that is so weird. Silas is 28? I'm 28. Where's my Onakainis? Where is my henchman?
It's just people being weird on Twitter. As always, there's always gonna be people being weird on Twitter. But I just wanted to talk about that because like I don't feel like people should be not shy. What is the word? I don't feel like people should be embarrassed to like it. Like the same way that I don't feel like people should be embarrassed to like games, anime, comics, art. I don't think people should do that with any such hobbies. Why would you gatekeep Love and Deepspace? I feel like people are too comfortable being mean on Twitter for no fucking reason. You know what I mean?
Well, Twitter is known for being a cesspool of individuals who feel okay with sharing their worst sides of themselves because they think that they can remain anonymous.
Anyway, that's just something that I wanted to talk about. It's a small tangent.
Ooh, that was the end of the video? Oh. Well, I guess it was because it was only like a little piece. But yeah, that is pretty much the dealio. That is also what people are saying about people who are older in the community. Can you imagine what people are saying about those who are like 60 plus in the game, 60 plus playing the game? Guys, you are all welcome on my channel. Please feel free to share your excitement over Silas, Zane, Xavier, Raphael, anybody in the comments below. This is an accepting space for all of you people. Yeah, it's crazy to see that people are so unnecessarily mean on TikTok and also on Twitter. But it makes sense considering that those platforms are made for not nice people. Or at least dominated by them. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, leave a like down below, and I will leave a link to this video in the description box. Check out Kindred, their channel as well. They've covered quite a few videos of Love in Deepspace. Okay, that is not the right thing that I was supposed to click. This one, move me here. But yeah, they've covered quite a few Love in Deepspace stuff for the past few months now, which is really, really nice. It's nice having, you know, A-OK men in the space, like Nate, Kindred, apparently, and, oh my god, sorry, Kiwi also. Kiwi has been busy traveling, so that's why they're not really making that many videos in terms of Love in Deepspace content, but it's nice having wholesome men in the space. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. I am Lynn the Gacha Goblin, and I will see you lovelies in the next video. Bye-bye.